welcome back to Let's Play Atlantis Squarepantis for the GBA. This thing's locked. Okay, so this is a character changing booth, so we just don't have any characters we actually switched to yet. So we're gonna unlock Mr. Krabs pretty soon, presumably. And then we'll be able to switch to him right there. And also be going back into the first area to get a couple secret things, I imagine. So let's explore this place first. Surprised by the amount of non-linear level design in this game, though. Takes a lot of time to actually explore everything. Button. Good job. Yay. So I'm not really sure what the point of the partner system is in this game when the only distinction between characters is actually having different attacks, so far at least. I mean, you do have different abilities with regard to, like, Mr. Krabs probably being able to break through seaweed, I guess, so there's a meaningful difference in some capacity. I wish I could jump more quickly than this. Okay, so... Ah! Jump, man, jump! I'm trying. As far as I can, ascend as quickly as I can. Oh no, stop that. I do prefer Patrick's rapid fire attacking though over Spongebob's attacks. Oh, here's Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah. What are you doing over here? Yeah, we're gonna have to make him come to Atlantis with us. Why does everybody not want to go to Atlantis all of a sudden? Oh gee, Eric gets that special? Oh, that's awesome. References! So in that case, does that mean we're actually going to go off to the right here? It's the Atlantis Museum. I'm curious if we'd be able to go that way if we hadn't talked to Krabs. No idea. Oh, that's a nice end for the road. Alright. Oh man, look at that range. Patrick has some interesting range on that attack of his. Oh, another giant one. This one's way easier to get. Why is that here? It's not even that much experience. Although I don't know how to... I don't know if the amount of experience you need for each level changes or not. So I have just not looked like a lot, because I already have a lot of experience or something. Because I've gotten a few levels already. So let's round down here then. What? How'd you hurt me? So much of jellyfish, which means a bunch of shells. This game incorporating an experience system is probably the worst possible idea. For someone like me that's happy to collect all of it. I just have an actual reason to fight enemies now, because I can't get across there. Looks like that's almost put off to the right, so let's just move along through what life has given us. So I was kind of looking forward to seeing the health bar extend across the screen, like you can in some games, like, say, Kingdom Hearts or Ninja Gaiden, as you increase your max HP the whole time. But unfortunately, that's not quite the case. So we'll just have to live with that, having more bars. Having those extra little hearts build up on the top of the screen. Oh no! So Sandy's just gonna join along with us incidentally as we go along here, I guess. But we can't get up to her yet. Okay, so we're gonna need... I think... We're gonna need... Hey. Here we go. We're gonna need Mr. Krabs to get to her. But we were already at the museum. We crossed the museum on the way from the cave to here. Game. Why are there so many jellyfish in the museum? This one's on display, evidently. What's with these guys? Like, why are these guys just everywhere? What are they wearing? And why do they exist? And why are they doing what they're doing? See, what I really want to learn in this game is about why Bikini Bottom is in the dire straits that it is. I mean, Mrs. Puff was talking about it being such a nice place, and that doesn't seem to be what it is. Look at its road design, its architecture. It's a hard life living here, and with all the various things trying to harm you at any given time. Mostly other denizens, but also largely these things. And these guys, for some reason. You're not on display, stop that. Maybe he is. So I can just drop down there. That's just a quick way out, though. So I'll keep that in mind. So I'm just gonna have to pick something up from in here, and then things will go. It's a very nice exhibit. I like the live exhibit. It's like a petting zoo, but much more lethal. Are we gonna have to come back here so we can switch characters to get something? It's one way of eating up a lot of time. Okay. Spongebob time. There we go. Wrong button, man. Come on. This architecture. It looks the same. I'm gonna get lost in here eventually. Guess I can't get across there, I don't think. Okay. So I guess Mr. Krabs has some kind of like floating ability for some reason. I guess we'll just have to find out. Squidward is playable in this game. I wonder if he's gonna have some kind of running ability like he did in the console version. That amused me a lot more than it should have. Oh, okay, so let's not go that way. So we are gonna need crabs here. If we're actually gonna need to come back here, I don't know, but we are gonna end up coming back in some capacity. Just to see what stuff we're missing. Show off what the game has to offer. And it's not gonna be a very long game otherwise, most likely, so might as well make the most of it. Patrick and his licking. See, that time I was able to bounce on things. I don't know why that... I don't know what decides that. Why is it so inconsistent of me being able to do that? Because that's just locked. Okay. In that case, hi. Oh, you know, I never looked at all the treasures like on the DS version now I think about it. I knew there was something I was probably missing when I quit the game when I did, but the episode was already running long, that final episode. I guess it's a bit late for me to comment on that though, considering I'm in another Let's Play entirely now. Partway into that Let's Play, in the third episode of said Let's Play, in fact. Oh well. Level up. I had 2 doors on this one. Some serious security going on here. But not the right kind of security to keep Jellyfish and anything else out of this place, apparently. Alright. Hi. Stop it. Could be playing a Spongebob to deal with this a bit more efficiently. I also just really like using the melee attacks instead. Oh, come on, you're in your range. At times I can bounce on enemies more easily now all of a sudden. Don't know why. Wait, why do we have both buttons next to each other? It's the same spatula graphic as the DS version. Bounce. So you just need to go down, press that button, and go up to the... Okay, really, game? One, that first one was completely extraneous. Like, that didn't... You could have just had us press the second button, and then have a switch in this area that opened, and then hit that switch, and that would open up this area. The first switch was of no necessity whatsoever. The second, you're just making filler, man, if you come back down here. Okay. I wonder how much it's on a game developer's mind at any given moment. The level designers, at least. The idea of designing a level just to make it take longer to get through as opposed to actually adding more content. Because that's the only conscious thing it's done. Especially in licensed games like this one. Anyways, so you need to go all the way back to crabs now. Thankfully it's reasonably quick to get out of here compared to coming in. But you also need to come back in. There's some stuff we're missing in here because there's some crabs related stuff. So, and we also need to go all the way back to crabs because we're not right next to crabs right now. Jeez. It's gonna take some time. And then we need to go back to Sandy's too. Sandy might just be able to glide or something like she did in Balcony Bomb, maybe. We'll see. So she might be the one that lets us cross those gaps we've been seeing instead of just crabs. Don't know what else she'd be doing. Alright. Some high stakes combat going on here. this character changing stations. So I need to try to remember where Krabs even was. Can I hit from here? Why can't I hit you from here? Gimme. So there's infinite experience in this game then, since enemies respawn. So I'm curious if there's a maximum level limit. Probably. I mean, there are only so many spots. There's only so much space on the screen for extra hearts. Okay. Oh, tutorial? But why are we in Spongebob's head? That's totally where we are. Yes, we need to not have Spongebob this time. Okay, so at least this time, man, that face on Mr. Krabs. So what's with his faces in these games? I like that walking animation, actually. That's actually really reminiscent of the show, in a good way. Oh, jeez. What? Excuse me? Okay, now you see if these two can do the same thing. Different pairs have different things they can do? Okay, so if you have these two, you can go higher. This is like some, oh, this tells you how to do things with the characters. Interesting. Well, up on the control pad to attack. That's interesting. But at least this game doesn't lead you on thinking you're gonna be able to play as... I like that. Play as Scooter at some point. There we go. This reminds me of Sonic Advance 3 though. Different pairs with different abilities. So it doesn't change who you're playing as when you do this, it seems like, which is nice. Now I get to Squidward and Spongebob. Alright. So that's how I get to where we wanted to go earlier, at the beginning of the level. Okay, cool, but like, again, why is this a thing, the whole, like, in Spongebobb's head thing? Okay. In that case... oh, the melee attack. I'll take it. So can I use that attack against enemies? No. Doesn't look like it. Alright, in that case, it's not very reminiscent of the show. But shouldn't it be Sandy that can do this with Mr. Krabs? She is one that did in the show, wasn't it? It's kind of weird. It is kind of interesting to be able to play as Mr. Krabs in a game, though. Kind of like the same way how you don't normally play as Squidward in these games. I guess they just don't really think he has as much platform potential. Come on. Okay. Let's do a little bit of backtracking just to see what we can do. Oh, come on. High attack. Oh well. I'm accidentally running to the side as I do it. Oh yeah, we also wanted to get rid of this, so I wanted to come this way anyways. Wow, that was a lot of nothing. Man. I'm a little disappointed in that. I guess let's just take a hit on this one. There we go. In that case, though, we should still be able to, as long as there's a changing station somewhere nearby. I'm not completely sure about the presence of... oh, I can actually start enemies this way. Awesome. I don't know why passion needs to be buffed for this, though. That part hasn't really been explained to me. So, I know I passed one up earlier. So it's fine, it's changing station, so we can change to Spongebob. the crabs. Wherever that might be. I don't remember where one was in this level, honestly. That was a nice attack there. Good job. It's not really fun trying to do these peppering segments anyways, though, honestly. Okay, so not in this room. I don't think there's any opportunity to switch characters. Which is a little bothersome. I wish we could just always move using an attack, but it is a good deal slower. In that case, though, there's a door near here. But we're gonna have to cut things off this episode too, so I guess I'll see you guys next time. Next episode, let's play Spongebob Atlantis Squarepantis. Or get the stuff we already have. Alright, we might have to go do something in the museum too. Probably. And that'll eventually let us access the end or something. We'll see. See you then, guys.